Back-to-back state girls swimming and diving champions Neuqua Valley invite the Waubonsie Valley Warriors to the pool for their second-to-last home diving meet of the season. Our first diver of the night is Neuqua's Brooke Raleigh, performing a forward half tuck and getting a score of 17.5 from the judges. For the uninitiated, there are 3 judges, and the best possible score per dive is a 30. Next up is Envy's Peyton Orlow doing a 2 somersault tuck, getting a score of 17.5 as well from the judges. She goes on to a 3rd place overall finish in the meet. Up next to the board is 2019 state champion Jane Reese doing an inward pike and getting a score of 22. The first warrior to the board is Neuqua Valley, doing a forward half somersault tuck. She gets a score of 15.5. She ends up finishing in 6th place on the night. Next up is another warrior. We have Malik Abdallah performing a 2 somersault tuck and getting a score of 15.5. The next Wildcat up to the board is Tessa Ward, doing a reverse 1 somersault tuck. The judges give her a 17 on this one. Next up is her teammate Amy Wachtel, doing a reverse 1 somersault tuck, getting a score of 16. Amy goes on to finish in 2nd place in the meet. Back to the board is Jane Reese. This one is actually one of her lower scores, a 20.5, but the former gymnastics star is just so much fun to watch. Neuqua Valley's Kara Jin doing an inward dive tuck to earn herself a score of 16 from the judges. The top warrior on the night is Malik Abdallah. Her best dive of the meet is this solid inward 1.5 somersault tuck. It earns her a 17.5. To no surprise, our top diver in the meet is the state champion, Jane Reese. This dive earns her best score of the night with a 23.5. The top 4 divers all wearing blue and gold, with the DVC meet less than 2 weeks away.
Coming from gymnastics, I had that air sense. So with gymnastics and diving, you're flipping. So I kind of knew where I was in the air, so that really helped. And then a really bad habit that I've developed in gymnastics and brought over to diving was using the diving board as a springboard and not really waiting for the press. So, and I'm still trying to break that habit. Being a state champion, that was really exciting, but moving forward, I wanted to get more consistent in higher dives. So I upgraded some of my difficulty. So I did tucks last year in most of the positions, but I've changed to pike. And then as far as twisters, just changing it up. So yeah.